I'm Samuel Bartholomew, and I'm a security engineer at Prelude. Today, we're going to go over the final chain in our theme on APT40. This chain is called Find and Exfiltrate. Essentially, what it's going to do is go through the file system that it's installed on, and it will search for any text files that have user or password or pass in the name of them. It'll then make sure that those files are text-based and they can be opened up by a notepad file, a notepad or text edit type application. It will then compress all those files into a single file, start up a web server that will host a small website for two requests, one to let you visit the website and the other to actually download the file. It'll then shut down that website, and from there it will delete all the artifacts that were created. So this goes on just some very basic techniques that are normally used when an attacker will get on a system. Looking for credentials on the system is typically something that is done. So this is a way to automate that as well as clean up the artifacts that are done on it. So to start off, let's go over the setup that we have. We have operator over here. We have a web browser open where we're going to see where the web page will get stood up that we can go and download the files to, or download the files from. Then over here on this side, this is just where you're going to see a lot of this is kind of the running directory. This is where the files will be created that track the files we're going to want, as well as down here you're going to see this is just our NUMA prompt that we're going to use to call back into operator right now. So I'm going to go ahead and click enter, and we should see that NUMA win is now connected in. In order for this chain to run, there is one required fact. So if we go over here, we can look through and we can see that we need a web.port fact, and we're going to set that to 8082. Also, to be sure, we need to make sure that we have a Python executor as well. So this will run natively on Linux and Mac OS fine. On Windows, it'll run fine as well. It's just it has to have Python on the box since we're going to use that for the web server that gets stood up. So from there, now that we have that in there, we are going to launch the chain. It's called Find and Exfiltrate. So here we go, find password files, check if the file's text. It also checks if there's some special characters inside the file, like an exclamation sign or an asterisk or pound sign, $sign, just pretty much all the stuff that's used in modern password requirements. So after all that, it'll check for username files, so any files that have the actual word user in them, and then it will compress all the files that are found, serve up the two requests, and then clean up all the artifacts. So as I click deploy, if you're going to look over here, you'll see all these artifacts get connected or get created. And then once I connect over here and I download the file, you'll then see them all get deleted, and that will complete the chain. So let's go ahead and hit deploy. Okay, you can see over here, potential pass, potential user, index.html, and now it says serve for two requests. So now we are waiting for our request to go. We're going to click down here and hit enter. Here's the website that is created, right? Hello operator, your files are here. So we'll go ahead and click that. And if you're on a Mac, you'll see this sometimes hang like this. Go ahead and just click again, because for some reason the Mac browser will hang on it. I'm not exactly sure why. But as we do that, you can see that the artifacts now are deleted. The server was shut down and it finished the chain. We can then go into our Finder and click the downloads. And if you look through here, this is the directory that was picked up. These are all the files that were picked up, right? Potential user, NT user, user. So all these had this. This one had pass and words, so that also met what we wanted. And then it went through and it just downloaded everything else, all the other text files. So this is Find and Exfiltrate. It's a chain that is based off of some techniques that were mapped for APT40 against the MITRE attack chain. Thanks for watching.